All right, welcome back. We are on to our next step, which is shipping supplies. This is my favorite piece of information to give you because it's free. So far, I've only asked you to buy two things, which is cellophane bags and thank you stickers. Those are the only two things that I feel like you absolutely need to buy. Everything else can come in time. Everything else is optional, but those two things for sure. But shipping supplies, you can get for free, delivered to your home for free. And whenever you ship stuff, you can have it picked up for free. Unless you're like me, a single mom, your kids are like at each other and you just need a break. Mommy's going to the post office, and that's 15 minutes where I'm by myself without any bickering. I rarely have the mailman pick up stuff for me, but you can do it, and this is really cool. So you're going to go to USPS.com and you're going to set up an account if you don't already have one. And then you're going to click on shipping supplies and free shipping supplies. Now you're going to go through, and there's some things that you specifically want to get, and this will all be free. It's awesome. So you're going to want to get padded flat rate envelopes. Those are great for shoes, tops, jeans generally, depending on, the size. Men's jeans you need a little bigger size. And then you're going to go to quantity, and I think they have them in quantities of 10 or 15 to 15. And then I think they max you out. I'll post it on here so that way you can see it. Your post office is going to say you can only get X amount at a time. Get as many as you can, and then hit add to cart. You're gonna look for small flat rate boxes. Get as many as you can. You're gonna wanna get the large flat rate boxes. You probably don't need to max that out, but get a couple sets of either 10 or 15, and then go to checkout, and it'll say $0, and you will say yes and thank you. They'll just ship it right to you. It takes a few days to get to you, depends. I've had it take a week. I've had some come the very next day. So I don't know what your post office will do for you. Whenever you make a sale, you're going to be able to print off the shipping label, and I'll provide over in the bonus material how to print off shipping labels. And if you go back into USPS.com, you can do schedule a pickup and say pick up at my front door, or knock on the door for product, whatever you want to do. Just tell the postman where it is and say, I'm going to have three padded flat rate envelopes or one large box. And you don't have to be specific. And if you end up selling more things, you don't have to go back in and change it. Like, they'll just take whatever's there. So there's been time whenever I've scheduled pickup for just one thing, and then I ended up selling like 4 more things. So I just put them all together, and they just take them. You don't need to be like super specific, and it's all free. I love that. The only other thing that you will need to buy, there's 2 options here. So one, I resisted for a while, and then after I finally succumbed and bought them, I was like, where have these been all my life? Why did I wait so long? And that's printable shipping labels. So you don't need any special equipment or anything, just your normal printer. And then whenever you ship something and you go through the process of printing them, and again, that'll be in a separate video, you just put those in and it'll print your shipping label, and then you just peel it off because it's like a giant stick. Up it on your package and you're good to go. They're very inexpensive as well. I strongly recommend doing that. But if you can't afford it, and that's okay, but if you can't afford it, then go to the dollar store and buy tape. Buy as much tape as you can, because then you're gonna have to print the shipping label. That I just folded it. I didn't take the time to cut it. I just folded it and then tape it on. So you will have the added expense of tape or the pre-sticky shipping labels that you just run through any printer. And I'll go over that specifically with eBay and Poshmark. How they print is very different from each other. And that's the information that I have for you about shipping supplies for free, people. I mean, some people buy stuff that's very elaborate and whatever, and you can if you want to, but again, I don't personally like spending money whenever I don't have to. And whenever I can get shipping supplies for free, that's a win. That's all I got for shipping. And don't forget to go over to the bonus area where you can see the very specific ways to print shipping labels. All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you in the next video.